Padel is one of the fastest growing sports in the world. It was introduced in Mexico back in 1969 and can be described as a hybrid between squash and tennis. Pietermaritzburg is the latest South African city to get courts. The suburb of Mountain Rise is gearing up to introduce and grow the sport in schools and the community. eNCA Siphokazi Malinga has more.
Padel was introduced in South Africa in around 2020 and to have attracted thousands of participants around the country. Pietermaritzburg is the latest city to welcome the sport.
Founder of Mountain Rise Padel, Mr. Mohammed Patel, his dream was always to give back to the community and use sports as a sporting initiative. And of course he approached the school. You would see that our premises is built at Mountain Rise Primary School. The key role players was the governing body, and it's now regarded as a Triple P partnership. And of course it's a joint initiative. The Padel itself, the aim is to create unity amongst communities, and of course the long-term plan is to have leagues and so on.
Padel is played in over 60 countries by more than 10 million people. Ahmed is confident that many will join the revolution.
If you look at it internationally, Spain is leading with Padel at the moment. It's the second largest sport, second to soccer. They've got 20,000 courts in Spain, and players close to 6 million. So definitely in South Africa it is going to grow. I think one of the significant achievements so far in South Africa is South African tennis. SA Padel has become associate of South African tennis. So definitely it's going to grow. Once people understand what Padel is all about, it's a sport that's really going to take us by storm.
The Tennis South Africa and Squash South Africa organizations have put in much efforts to continue growing their sports, but there's a fear that athletes will choose Padel instead. Ahmed says that worry is unfounded.
The fact, the record of Padel internationally shows that it's not going to take away the emphasis on players that play tennis and squash. I think it just adds another dimension to a sporting code where it's a combination of tennis and squash. So I don't see it having any effect on those codes of sports and so on. When we open up tomorrow, we've invited squash players and tennis players to come in and play the sport as well, and I'm sure they're going to fall in love with it.
Mountain Rise Padel aims to include underprivileged communities. It's encouraging everyone to come to the courts and get a feel of what Padel is all about. Siphokazi Malinga, Pietermaritzburg.